Welcome back to some more Carolina Panthers Franchise here on Madden 26. We're closing in on a playoff spot, sitting at 8-4. However, we have a couple of tough teams coming up. We have the Buccaneers, the Bengals, and then, even though they're not really playing well right now, a good roster in the Chicago Bears. Of course, let's hop right on in against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know if the like goal was hit. 500 likes. We'll do, next episode tomorrow if we get 600 likes, though. All right. I don't really want to commit to that, but I'm going to. All right. I'm going to commit to that, not anything else. Wow, we got a couple of guys in the thousands for rushing yards. I can't really say if that's already 12 games. It's not really an already, but oh no, I seen forecast snow with the Bengals and I forgot we're not playing them right now. I thought that was us. No player of the week, but we did get a linebacker breakout. I know you're probably thinking, acknowledge the breakout. I will. Okay, we'll acknowledge the breakout. Of course, let's take a look at the team in case you haven't been watching the series, which once again, where have you been then? Come on. I don't ask for much around here. Just spend your very valuable time with me. I'm lonely. Let's look at the offense, though. Offensive line looks pretty good. Griffin's done pretty well so far. Don't really have a complaint here. Of course, some of the guys are getting older. They're getting kind of expensive. Those are the complaints, but that's about it. Receivers, Leggett seems like he might be the guy. It's hard to tell because there's times where he disappears, times where he drops wide open passes, times where he just struggles to get open, but then there's other times where he is just the clutch man. He's there when I need him, and then, of course, he makes big plays. So we're going to try to keep building on that. Of course, Horn has been the most clutch player on this entire team, in my opinion, besides Bryce. I think Bryce has been pretty good. Then we look at the defensive side of the ball where the D-line, somehow, some way, KC is only star. I just noticed that. Somehow, some way, Uman Mielen, after lowering his ratings, which I don't even know because I'm recording this slightly before that video comes out, how you guys felt about that, is actually playing better. I don't know how that's possible, but I just think that he hasn't earned it. Casey Maxwell's really good, but he's earned it. He's been insane. Tell me why Uman Mielen should be one of the best finesse and block shed guys in the league. Hold on. At 5 sacks. He was at like 5 sacks each season. I mean, on par for 10 this season, but he's not one of the best edge rushers in the league. Although he's kind of climbing there now with 8.5 sacks. But yeah, I just think it's a little more fair. I think they got to just fix speed rusher. I think it's just completely busted. It's got to be changed, dude. It's so OP. But if you have a speed rushing finesse type guy, what do you upgrade? Power move, I guess? Of course, looking at the linebackers, though, we did also lose Eddie Butler to injury. He is out for the season. I love how they're like 32 to 38 weeks. Like, that makes a difference to me. And, of course, the best part is he was out 25 snaps before we could see his dev. I hate this game. I hate this team. I'm going to sleep. And, of course, the team, everything else looks great. Corners look great. Yeah, I mean, we're winning games because we're not a bad team. We're not a great team, but we're not a bad team either. Let's take a look at let's take a look at their team first in case there's like a specific goal. We can maybe shape that goal based on the roster they have, see if anything's changed. Maybe injuries. Of course, no injuries. I'm not, counting on it or wanting there to be injuries, but, if there happen to be an injury to Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irvin, Mike Evans, Godwin, Igbuka, darn, that would be unfortunate. Left tackle's really good, so yeah, Uman Mielen, I don't know if he's going to have a game today. Rest of the line, not terrible. It's actually all right. Right tackle's pretty good. He's actually done well against us in the past. Keon White, didn't he intercept us? Am I crazy? Did he not intercept us? Diaby is well on his way to become one of the better guys in the league. He's a little older, but power and block shed. He's 3 years in the league, but I think he's already 26, 27, which that is pretty rough for trying to develop. Linebackers, really slow middle linebacker. The rest, not so great. You got one fast linebacker, and that's it. Corners are actually pretty damn good, though. Free safety's amazing. Strong safety's very solid. This is a good team. It's a good team that has given us troubles. You can see, just last episode, 24-22. And I'm pretty sure we had a takeaway in there, if I'm not mistaken. So this is going to be a tough one, especially on the road. I don't even know how the division games have shaped up, but they could be leading the division as soon as after this game if we lose. The good thing is, though, the 8th seed team is all the way down at 6 wins, so we're looking okay right now for a playoff spot. But, again, tough stretch coming up. Got to do what we can to try and win. Let's take a look at the film room stuff. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? It's a very balanced team. Nothing's jumping out of this in the scouting I've done so far. I do believe we can win through our defense, though. Why do we have this guy? Yeah, I do want to force their quarterback into mistakes. I don't think we're going to, though, because, again, they have pretty good linemen, especially Wirfs. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy. Get 1 pick for Trayvon Merritt. That is so random. That is crazy. I get we're trying to force him into mistakes, but wouldn't forcing him into mistakes more mean like get pressure on the QB rather than actually taking the ball away? Because you don't really force a mistake without the pressure, realistically, right?
The Intimidators at
Coach Trevin Wallace has had a nice week. How confident you're in repeat performance? I don't know. I wish it would show you like what you're gaining. Because honestly, you should not get a dev up if you choose the easiest one, even though I know we just did that. Dude, look at them trying to kill my man Chuba Hubbard. His rib is gone. And before we go into the game, we have one singular upgrade. Patrick Jones is the guy. He comes in and actually, like, speed rusher is insane. He comes in and actually does put up a couple of, you know, showy type plays here and there. But yeah, it is still the Nick Scott and Umaniel show for the foreseeable future. Either way, let's go right on into now again the biggest game of the season, just like the last time we played them. And here we are on the road in Raymond James Stadium in good old Florida. Florida's here, I think. Is that guy even still around? Is he alive? I don't even know. But it's kind of a crime if he's not living in Florida, I got to be honest with you. Tampa Bay, 7-5. Of course, we could be right there with them. We could drop down 8-5. They jump up to 8-5, and we're the 7th seed. Who absolutely knows? I do like, again, there's still many weeks to go, but I do like that it seems that if, you know, we played like we did last year, we would have had a playoff spot this year, and we're playing better than last year, slightly. So, again, I feel pretty good about a playoff spot. And here comes James on the return to start this game out. Where is Hardman going? Oh, my Lord. Just like my happiness at times, Hardman just disappeared. Looking at Bryce Young coming out here. Of course, if they show the numbers, not bad. Almost 3-1 touch on a pick ratio. Yards are decent. Completion percentage is decent. This is the glow up I know Panthers fans, and really we, have been hoping for. Again, running against a really good front with a tough running game lately, and Hubbard's going to go for a lot early. Try to hit him with the hezzy, but of course Winfield in position perfectly. I actually forgot to change the run block sliders too. As soon as we saw that front, I was like, oh no, we're going to have a bad game. I forgot. But hey, we can still do well. They're actually going to... oh wow, we didn't complete that. Quick throw to Mr. Musgrave. Oh, can he get a block? He does! Musgrave! Down to the 1. No way. That's a hell of a play, though. Go to the right side. 20, the 1-yard line. And Chuba Hubbard is in. Huge first drive. All right, from the 30-yard line. Oh, wow, they tricked us real hard. And there goes Merrick getting beat. I don't know if Merrick just got an interception or not, but that's his goal. I don't think that was a pick. Our coach is fired up. I mean, we're the coach. We're fired up. You know you're the GOAT when you're talking in third person. People love that stuff. They love it. And, I mean, I don't know where, is that Strenad? Where is he going? Strenad. 42-yard line. Buccaneers having a pretty good start, too, as Bucky Irving goes for a yard. 19 for 95 last week. Let's see how he gets up to this week. Our run defense has been much better than, a year or so ago. Is that? Oh, wait a minute. Who are you? That would have been bad. Maxwell. I couldn't get there in time. Can't get to Godwin, who reaches out for a first down that he already has. Shift them over. They're running the ball. They're not running the ball. Shift them back over. What a catch to the 26. You know, they're not getting down the field as quickly or well as we were, but they are still moving. We might try to time the snap. We can time the snap right here, watch. It's not really timing the snap, to be honest. Low shot on Evans, 3rd and 2 now. They've been chipping away at this. 4 yards, 4 yards. Motion. Fake out. No, it's not a tester. Derek Brown locked in, and wow, what a find. Godwin to the 9. He's been clutching up from the 9-yard line. Maxwell, he's been cooking up. And they're going to actually hand this off. And speaking of Maxwell, loss of 2 on the play, 1.5. Is that... Gee, we're going to need to step inside on this guy. We're on that. Oh, but no one's on Mike. Down to the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1. Let's see how they play this. Looks like QB sneak to me. We almost just penetrated Derek Brown. I mean, what? As Baker Mayfield penetrates us right in the mouth. Pretty garbage return as well. which will set us up at the 19-yard line. 7-7. It's all tied back up. McMillan open, but overthrown on the run. Come on. I try to, like, touch pass it because I know that you can make a mistake while bullet passing. It happens all the time in real life, but for some reason it just doesn't want to go. No one is on Horn. Cut inside. Nice fall forward for a first down. Musgrave. No, we're going to go. That's a little high, but Horn will get another first down. And inside. Nowhere to go. Damn. Musgrave. I totally panicked there, please. Oh, my Lord. Saw Horn, and I don't know why I thought he was Y. I think he might have been Y in the previous play. Why do I do this to myself, to be honest? He's so open. Musgrave, please. Thank you. Made up for it for us. As Musgrave gets to the 38, the guy's cooking. All right, start of the second quarter, 7-7. End of the first. All tied up. We kind of have them reeling, I think. Stretch back to the left. Get a piece of him. Nice. Maybe didn't need to engage in that stiff arm. Gain of only 2. Hubbard. Little dump down, and oh, he's got room. Cut inside. Doesn't work. I'm really surprised. Maybe should have spun in there. To the 22, though. You're going to take a little dump down, and they are on McMillan. We only gained 4. Drag. Going to go to Leggett. Haven't really gotten him involved enough, and he will fall forward for the first down. They're really not playing the underneaths. I don't know which game film they've been watching, but they see us as like an ultra deep threat team, which, you know, intermediate, we're pretty damn good. One of the best in the league, I'd say, but oh, Lord, they're all over this. We're doing too much. We're doing too much. Let's learn. Let's set something up with the ground, maybe. Left guard. Nice. Oh, he sheds our left guard like nothing. Who even is that? Sanders, kind of my main route here. And they caught us slacking. We probably had to slant from McMillan, but I saw Sanders off rip. Looked like he was going to get open. I think he would have, but they got the penetration. If we would have taken a slant, though, I don't think that's a touchdown. Either way, it's a field goal for us. Yeah, I mean, the timing on that would have been like right here. So it's a little weird because it's a shallow slant. Like he runs this, unless that was the design, that is a very shallow slant. He kind of runs it weirdly. He doesn't even cut sharply. And, you know, Sanders, both of them are pretty open. Sanders a little bit less open, but I think we could have zipped it in there. Just need it in a weight because otherwise it's going to carry him upfield. Should have taken McMillan, though, obviously. We're at 2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Clock is moving. Ah, what a catch by Godwin. I thought we had a pick there. Close with Barnes. Wirfs definitely has the blitz thing, huh? Because they can literally see us naked. Try to hand it. Oh, wow. There's nobody on Mike. I was very hesitant there because I knew they were going to switch him to Elam, even though I wanted the corner. I usually try to play the prevent guy because I know our guys won't do that. They'll just run right in, and you know we got 2 people going at the same angle. Oh, wow. Derek Brown rolled over and almost got him. Wide open step up to Godwin. Pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 71 yards in the first half. Someone stop that guy. Who does he think he is? God? Win? Elam? No, that's not even Elam. It's Sherrod. Again, we talked about not getting vertical. Stiff arm to the ground to the 14-yard line. They're starting to bully us. This is kind of unfair. It's good, Vernon. And Vernon's good. Vernon's going to make a play here. No, he won't. Please. Yeah, zoom on Mielen. Maybe not a deserved sack, if you will, but he contained. He got a win against Wirfs, technically. Definitely a little unfair to call it a win, as you know Baker kind of ran right into it. But hey, I don't give a damn how it happens. I'm just happy it did. Again, when did they put the ship in, though? Like, I know that's a long time thing, but like, who decided that? Like, who decided to put a ship in the stadium? Because they're so legendary, dude. That's freaking insane. As it is a 9-yard gain for Buccaneers. I'm not sure what the hell we want to run here. I mean, probably going to have to drop in a little bit of coverage. This is a weird aggressive call because it's like you're not blitzing and you're thinning out, you know, the coverage a little bit without safety help, but you're also doubling some of their best guys. And, well, you're not doubling Godwin. That's a decision. Yeah, he should put those shoes out because he is on fire. All right, Tampa with a 7-point lead. They don't get... Wait, they get... Do they get ball at half? I don't know. I think they get ball at half. Please. It's a great throw. Leggett out of bounds to the 44. If we can even get a field goal back, that's huge. McMillan down the middle of the field here. Come on. Little seamstress. Perfect throw. And he holds on. Big. Big. Oh, we're going to run. That's risky. Yeah, we probably should have rolled out and just kept it. They're dropping the safeties back, trying to protect that end zone, rightfully so. Let's get Chuba Hubbard in as well. Hey, I can't. Really? No, oh, there we go. I think. Meet Chuba Hubbard, please. Again. Ah! They were kind of running up on that to blow it up, though, anyways. Give me shallow cross or give me death. And a curl route. Those are my demands. They're on it. We are not really in trouble because they're going to give us a room. I can't believe we actually got the slide off there. We ran all the way up on him. Expected to take a hit, but you got to it in that situation. Yet we actually slid safely. Nobody on the get. Oh! This is what I'm talking about. How are you that open and yet you blow it? That's a big play. We run up to the line. We spike it at like 20 seconds and we're 15 yards away. Pick up Vita. Musgrave, please. Screw it. Musgrave, 6'6". Oh, good D. Sure, we could have ran, but at the same time, you know, that's a touchdown. I wish Musgrave would have came back to us, though. That's a late throw. And almost... Oh, my God. That'll be a field goal. Yeah, that's just a little too late, I think. Hesitated because I didn't know if I liked it and realized I did, and at that point it was gone. Either way, right down the middle, Fitzgerald will hopefully make this a 4-point game. The problem is, again, they have the ball, and even worse, they could actually score with 14 seconds left if we're not careful. And as they should be with how quickly we started, they're going to be happy with their 14-10 lead going in to the second half. Man, I feel like I don't really know what I feel like because I feel like we played really well, but somehow the Buccaneers have just played better. I think that's just sometimes how it goes. Sometimes you can play well, but the other team is just playing better. I think they've just been a little bit more effective in those downs that keep you on the field, get you in the end zone, as the Eagles barely beaten a very bad Tennessee Titans team. What a spin move by Devontae Smith. Almost 300 yards for Hurts, 3 touchdowns. What the hell is this? You don't play like that often. He only plays like that when he needs to. Cleveland and New York, 3-9 versus 5-7. Not really much of a matchup. Jets, though. If they were to win, they could make the playoffs. Problem is, it looks like the Browns are going to win. Crushed him. Geno Smith playing very well. Leading at halftime. Denver versus Miami. Again, Miami needs every single win to have a chance. Denver, only a few away, similar to us. Is that a Bo Nix 75-yard touchdown? Or 70, wherever they started at? Juke move inside, and in the rain, Bo Nix showing off the speed. I mean, they did play really down, right? Like, they were expecting something short. I guess it wasn't a run. Looking at the numbers, though, this is one of the closest weeks we have seen almost all year. Other than that Chiefs game, it's all within like a score or very little over 2 scores. Looking at the numbers, Bryce Young, some incompletions, some drops, some overthrows. Baker Mayfield, as he always is against us, nearly perfect. We just can't get in front of the ball. Of course, they do get the ball here to start the second half, so concerning to say the least. Johnson on the return. Is that Tez Johnson? Hit this guy. He's small. Oh, we missed him. Or is that Tez? I don't even know. It's somebody. Great analysis there. It is, in fact, someone. Back to you. Try to pinch them. We did not do that. Uman Mielen, though. Vernon, like we talked about, very underrated player. While he's doing the Michael Jackson as he kicked his own teammate. There's no way in hell, no matter what position I played, I would ever be pointing my finger and wiggling it at Derek Brown. Are we serious? Of course, looking to stop the run again. As I would not put it past him to run again. Try to get that push. Oh, there is nobody on Mike. Yeah, we're not going to get him. Where is everybody going, though? Like, who left that? We had a hook directly across from him. Yeah, where the hell are you going, Trevin? Maybe that was his coverage. Was he? No, he wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what he just did. I guess he does have the deep hook, or I think he had the deep hook. Can you? Yeah, okay, maybe. I don't think I... No. I don't know. Oh, he's got him. Yeah, it was close to being a sack. Oh, we missed. Good tackle by Trayvon to the 33. All right. We're bringing a couple players. We're very, spread out, though, so a run could be good for them. Good D. Good job by Cam Hart to kind of force that one. We got to bring the pressure. We got to get an incompletion out of this guy. He can't end the game like Kirk Cousins of the past. Oh, crap. We left him. Good tackle attempt, 3rd and 1. They are not going to force the QB sneak. So, I mean, that scored him a touchdown this game. And that is not going to score him a touchdown. As they lose 3, we get the stop. It'll be a 7-point game with our ball. So just like what we needed, the defense has delivered. Offense just needs to score. Diving into nothing. Kicking deep. Hardman on the return. James? Oh, my. James might need to come off returns. Like, take it, they're all kind of... Yeah, we can't run this. Look at this. Like, what is this? How am I supposed to run against this? Take it, all the guys have been pretty bad at blocking. But, yeah, James is too slow with that bad blocking. As Musgrave, dude, look at him go. He has been a pickup. He puts Sanders to shame. What can I tell you? Play action will actually run the ball. Looks kind of weak. We're dropping him off. And Chuba Hubbard gains 5. I did expect more, but still, it's a positive gainer. It's past the projection for getting that first down. Juke move inside was our only option. We gained 2. Inside zone. Problem is that you double up Vea, who you have to, then the linebacker's free. And Chuba Hubbard falls forward for 4. That's not exactly how I was hoping the play would go, but the play went. See, like, I want the left guard to double him, but I don't think you can choose who doubles. Like, you see, like, well, I guess it didn't matter. They both got in. But if Robert Hunt would have been free to block, might have had a first down. Yeah, running against Vita Vea, unless it's an outside run, is pretty tough, huh? Nobody on Chuba. Good catch. Stumbling weirdly out of it for the first down. Crack toss to the right. We got some numbers. I don't know how they're going to filtrate out here. I don't really feel like they're built like that. And we are not built like that either, as our guys just missed the entire assignment. High-low cross. They never let the wheel open, but we'll pay attention to it in case it is. No one's really open. We're just going to force this to Leggett. And it's a really good throw, but a tough catch. All right, we got some things going on here. Musgrave is perfectly set up for the first down, but so is McMillan, and it's overthrown. And the worst part is we didn't really set up a field goal. We should have ran it on second down, I think, which is probably not a good idea. Wins a little against us. How many yards is this damn thing? 58. We really should punt this. I'm going to regret it. Doing it anyways. That's pretty good. Come on! Yeah! What a kick from 58. Fitzgerald cooking. We kind of kicked it against the wind slightly. He's got someone playing for him. He would never kick that field goal. Shut up. I pay them well. I mean, what? On the 30-yard line. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's... I mean, the fact that he gets that many yards on it, too, is the worst part. Like, getting beat there felt like it was going to be like a 5 or 6 yard gain. Instead, it's a first down. Although I say beat, like that was our job. We literally were blitzing, and we decided to pull off because we were worried, and rightfully so. Troy Anderson, of course, taking over for Eddie Butler. Can't get off the block, and there goes the run. Damn, what a hit by Scorton. Still 9 yards, though, start of the 4th. I mean, the defense did its part. Even though it's struggling overall, they have done their part. Offense just needs to score touchdowns, and Baker's in trouble. Collapsed by the D-line. Scorton and Maxwell. 3rd and 9 after that one. I get it. Want to go for the play action to set something up when you only need a yard, but maybe just keep doing what you're doing. Those little chunk plays have really done wonders for them. But obviously, this is our chance to kind of get everyone fading inside here. We got 3 guys covering the hooks on the inside there. Vernon making plays. Outside, I don't think he'll get it. Good tackle out of bounds. 4th and 2 from the 50. They're going to go for it. I would, personally, but our offense hasn't been great either, so they could pin us and put us in a spot where we just can't get out of it. Forbid a freaking safety. I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, it's so far out there, we don't even catch it in bounds or barely do. This play is a real hit or miss. It's a big play, so it makes sense that it would be. On the break, really good throw. Great catch of the 38. Big. This might be our last pitch play of the ever if this doesn't go. Our fullback actually had a chance to really make a play there. It's actually not a bad play. If the fullback was out in front of that, that might have been 20, 30 yards. Inside handoff. We're not doubling Vea. And for good reason, Chuba Hubbard with a stiff arm gets blasted to the 43. 6 minutes left. Trying to waste a little bit of clock, but I also just don't think we're going to have that opportunity. So just do whatever we can to score that touchdown, no matter how much clock is left. And we just couldn't cut back in time. Running on second down is crazy, especially after a failed run, but I believe in the stretch. Come on, fullback. Nice. Damn, Chuba Hubbard might be tired because he is looking so low. I'm not quite sure if it's 4-down territory. I think it's 4-down territory if it's short enough, which isn't really 4-down territory. That's just a calculated guess. Look at the route by Horn. Again, the clutchest man on this team, in my opinion. Bryce Young, completion percentage hasn't been great. No touchdowns, but the yards are all right. He's gunning. He's doing everything he can to win this game. I'm not going to put it against him for being a little inaccurate at times, and his receivers dropping every pass in sight. Get out of the way. There goes Brooks for 11 yards. Going to double up Vea, which probably leaves somebody free to take us out. And a pretty good block and release there, actually, for the guard, for the center, as we gain 5 yards. Rushing offense, 22 on the year. Really struggled with the second half of the season. We've transformed, though. McMillan has transformed this team into a pass-heavy attack. I don't hate it. And we take the sack. Look left, look right. Was about to take Musgrave and just not enough time, but really just no one open. As it stands, even with 3 minutes left, if we don't get close enough, we still, I don't think, see this as 4 down. Wide open. Like, does that Keon White again? I mean, you got to kick a field goal now. There's no way. Was that Keon White again, dude? He's cooking. 3-man rush. They blow the assignments. We made the wrong read, but either way, Leggette's scoring a touchdown here anyways. I don't know what that defense is. They've got 5 on one side, 2 on the other, arguably. It's a garbage defensive play, and Keon White single-handedly just saved them the game, potentially. I really want to go for this because I don't believe in our defense, but at the same time, 13 yards is a lot. Just don't lose the game by 1, guys. 16-17. I don't know if you kick. I think you kick it deep. You have arguably like almost 2 first downs to give, depending on when they're given, right? Like if you give a first down on the first play, okay, you have a redo. Or first on the second play, even you have the redo. No hit stick, really. These division games at times have been real defensive battles. And again, Belton is going against Godwin. Please tell me it's a run. And there you go off the edge. Umanmiel and Big. Definitely expecting a pass here. I think that play did not go the way they wanted it to, and they need to kind of make up ground. Maybe we're wrong, though. We're wasting every second. Oh, we got beat. And right into the arms of Nick Scorton. 3rd and 18. Dropping Barnes back, centering Belton a little bit. We'll cover this side. Actually, we'll go D-line. Try to swat ourselves. There's no one on Mike Evans. I mean, you got to let the clock go sort of, kind of, if you want to keep one of your timeouts, which I do want. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Why is everyone going to the middle? This man, the rookie, he has the purple. And he's just leaving it. He's not just leaving it. He's on a mission on the other side of the field, which, to be fair, Auden is also wide open, mind you. So they probably find him anyways. Nah, they wouldn't because we have them all wrapped up. But he is covering someone that isn't even his man. Isn't even Auden. It is Auden. He's on the other side of the field. Where is he going? He just completely blew it. Like, even Chris Barnes, whose job it wasn't, saw the opening and ran as fast as he could. Chris Barnes is nowhere near as good as this rookie is. Yet he made a way better play there. At least tried to. Trevor Wallace, good tackle. Obviously, we call timeouts. Did I actually sell with that clock management? I don't know. I don't know why my brain's just not computing the situation. Get out there, Trayvon. Good tackle, good help. Was it either way we were gonna have no timeouts? I don't even know. I think either way we're kind of screwed. They at least actually flipped. Give me Anderson. And the wide. Oh, drag wide open, but Derek Brown found a way. All we need is a field goal. So, I mean, yes, it's not a lot of clock, but in theory, punt and kicking the field goal was a good decision. In theory. Got to get a return on this. Turn around, James. Pretty good return. To almost the 30. Chuba Hubbard, 13 for 74 with a touchdown. Not sure where we're showing him because there is not much he's going to be doing for us on this drive other than probably blocking. Let the best team win. Leggett gets out of bounds. Big first play to the 39. Probably a pretty bad play because it's like, yeah, you got those routes that'll probably end up on the side, but it's going to take a while to get there. Get out of my way. I don't really like that. I'm glad we overthrew it. Held that maybe subconsciously too long to make it an overthrow. But there's no way I want that in my life. Also, James is out on the field still. Let's get Brooks. He's a big body guy. All right, now I trust McMillan. Before, I think that guy could have came up and tackled him early. 3rd and 4, outside throw is a pretty long throw, but it is it's an out. Please. What a catch by McMillan to the 41. We got a lot of time left. Not a perfect way to get down the field, but we're doing pretty well for ourselves, I think. McMillan again, dude. He has been the man on this route. Terps to the line with the same play. Maybe change it. Change it to this, I guess. Musgrave on the post. Maybe. It's a crazy one. Damn, that was a really good throw, though. They're telling us to, go for this. Or, kick a field goal. Why wouldn't I just hold this and then throw it away last second, you know? Got a lot of time. Wasting all the clock. And we get out of bounds for a gain of 1. We do kind of uncentered, if you will, but we pretty much make it the final play of the game with that waste of a clock. It was like 10 seconds. They had 3 timeouts. I don't want to give them 11 seconds to work with. You never know. Mike Evans is big. Of course, we're being iced here, which I don't love. Is that good? I think that's good. I hate this angle, dude. I think it's good. Oh! There's no way. I can't even review it either to test if I was wrong. Was I really far over left? I was thinking I had to move it even more. I'm never beaten. No. Tell me that was because it was iced and I missed the accuracy or something. Don't tell me that was the initial aiming that caused me to miss that. I cannot live with that decision. I cannot live with that if that's what just happened. You guys are never going to forgive me. There's no way. There's actually no way that we just missed that 45-yard field goal. There's no shot. I refuse to believe that just happened. That was just trolls, right? That was a computer graphic representation of what they think is going to happen on the field goal, but we still have to kick the real one. Baker Mayfield, 19 for 19, by the way. But I have no idea how to make the game hard without doing that. Or not even hard, but just competitive. Think about how close this game was. How if I wasn't the dummy in charge of kicking field... We missed 2 field goals? Wait, when? Wait, when? Wait, when the hell did we miss 2 field goals? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, did we actually miss 2 field goals? Wait, I'm so confused. So obviously we missed that one. Where's the other one? We missed 2? Bro, there's no way we missed 2. Am I really forgetting that? 31-yard field goal. Wait. Is that bugging out? Because we kicked that field goal in the second quarter. I think it's bugging out, right? I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. They're at the 21-yard line. I don't know what's happening, but it's bugged out so hard. I'm going to have to look back when I edit this. I don't remember that. Of course, I probably simmed the kick, so it could have been missed and simmed, to be fair, but obviously I only remember us missing 1 actual field goal ourselves. Wow, though. I don't really even care if we miss whatever field goal. That last one there. How do we miss? And of course, it backs me all the way out. Dude, I have never been this bad at kicking field goals and punting than this year. And it's not even a Madden thing. It's also college football. Terrible at kicking there, too. I have no idea why I'm just so bad at kicking field goals and punts this year. I used to gold. I still think that the practice is tough, the training camp for it. But I used to gold those kicker and punter drills every time. And now I suck. Now I am better off just simming it. That's why. I can't get over that. Because, of course, it's a big moment as well. And I don't even know what this is about because they didn't even give us anything for Trevin. They were just like, hey, here's a goal. And they don't even give us a goal. Sure. Superstar? Question mark. Really turning a corner with his development. I'm excited to see where he goes from here. Hey, there you go. Trevin Walls is a superstar. No idea how he did that. Did he actually have a goal and I just didn't notice? I swear there was no goal that showed up. And he gets 4 to awareness. Huge. All right, that makes me feel a little better. I mean, it doesn't make me feel perfectly well because we could have had the win and that. You know, if we had to like literally give up the field goal for the dev up, okay, yeah, I get it. That's maybe a worthwhile trade in the long run, but no, we would have had both. Would have obviously had both. Dev'd up to superstar. Trevor Wallace is a guy, right? Demoralizer, what is this? Takes away their larger hit time. Okay. It's not bad. I think Demoralizer is maybe the worst ability in the history of mankind, but okay. The Demoralizer ability sitting there like, what I'd do. Of course, film room prep. We did not get the interception for Trayvon, so we probably should have just ignored this. We didn't even get an incompletion of Baker Mayfield. Take the responsibility. It's our fault. I mean, we literally allowed their quarterback to go 19 for 19. There is no one player on the team that could be bad enough for that to be factual. We literally sold. We needed to blitz him more. We needed it earlier on to change the cornerback matchups as well. Belt was on so many people in man that he had no business being on. And we took way too long to change it. Of course, we have the Cincinnati Bengals now, so this could be a tough one too. What is the division looking like anyways? Okay, so we do hold the spot, though. The Vikings do win, so the 8th seed is creeping up. But we are still, like, we have that bonus on them. So assuming we beat the Falcons week 18, as long as we keep the same record as them, or obviously better, we do get the division. So that's obviously a little more promising. T. Higgins. Oh, no T. Higgins, no Geno Stone. Those are some pretty big names, so fair enough. Now we got to trust our staff. We got another one where he's going to suggest some things. Last time, it led to us giving up 19 for 19, so I don't know about that. Get 175 passing yards with 75 rushing yards and win the game. Wait, for the team or for Bryce? For the team, that's easy. For Bryce, you're kind of insane. It's a lot of rushing yards for a quarterback. Take a look at the Cincinnati Bengals, though. We know they're a little light. You know, no T. Higgins is a massive name. Throw power is a little low for Burrow, but his accuracy is a little insane. If Baker go 19 for 19, Joe Burrow can go 40 for 40. Running backs, you know, you'd have a really good duo of speed backs, so Chase Brown specifically. Actually not a bad overall. Receivers, who do they got instead? They got Marquise Brown, who's actually not a bad number 2 in his own, so that's not bad for them. Tight ends, Gesicki is their tight end 1. I'd probably put all in there. He's a little bit faster. Give it his all. 78, 80. Center is 80-something. Pretty bad offensive lineman, though. You know, this Bengals line has been bad for how many years, and nothing has seemingly changed that this year. Power move, Shamar Stewart with 80 block shed, looking pretty good. Trey Hendrickson still there, looking amazing. DT's a rookie, but looks pretty good already as a nose tackle. Or just DTA as a nose tackle, but DT, block shed and DT in general. Ivan Pace is in Cincinnati, looks good. A little slow, but good. Logan Wilson, regressing, but still solid. And then Demetrius Knight, who's almost as old as all of them. I think he's already 26 for them right now, 25, 26. Looking decent. Corners, not the best, but they got a lot of speed there. Free safety, DeMar Hamlin as a starter with Geno Stone injured is definitely in the move. And then Jordan Battle, not that fast, but a very good strong safety. And then they might have the best kick power duo at special teams. I still don't know how the hell I pay this guy long term, even though I need to. 1 year, 27. I know you could find a better match, but I'm cheap. I am cheap and do not want to pay you that better match. I also do like Elam, but I don't. I like Elam because he's big. Is he a linebacker, maybe? Might be a linebacker. Like, that is pretty slow for a safety, but for a linebacker, that's not bad. I think we pay him. He might be a future linebacker for us because, I mean, he plays in the box anyways, so why not? Is that what I offered last time? Why is he so mean? And here we are, Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Kind of disappointed the fans a little bit with a ridiculous choke at the end of the game. Not really a choke, just a missed field goal. It's not really a choke. Like, it's a choke for us individually, but as a team, we didn't choke. We actually clutched the F up. It's just, unfortunately, our field goal kicker, who has been thoroughly hazed. You know, maybe that'll make you feel better. Definitely missed one, unfortunately. Apparently missed 2. I don't think he did. Unless I just went the entire game assuming he hit that field goal and blocked the score out of my mind. I'm pretty sure the field goal that he missed would have made it 7-14 instead of 10-14. And it was definitely 10-14 at half. I'm not imagining it, right? I think. I hope. Of course, Cincinnati's going to kick it off first, which, you know, I try to switch to Hardman. It begins. I don't know what to tell you. Bryce Young did not change the touchdown to pick ratio, changed the yards. Completion percentage is about the same. Stretch play left. Don't really have the long-term block in here. Maybe not a great cutback, but with the help of Lewis, he turned into 3. Last week's 13 for 74 with the touchdown. I mean, I get it. A lot of those yards came off of one run, but I like those numbers. Switching to comp, I think, has been good for us. Even though I hate the completion percentage for the AI, I think it's been good. Throw it away. Oh, wow. That's grounding anyways. I was about to say, oh, wow, we actually got the throwaway. I thought we were done for. Guy had us wrapped up. Maybe should have stepped in. I'm pretty sure it was an option from Musgrave, and man, did he choose the wrong freaking option. And I mean, yeah, we could have thrown it all the way over to Horn, but I mean, that's like, he's so far off the screen, I can't even see him, you know? Everyone else, though, perfectly covered up. We're going to have 2 go routes. If we have to, we'll take the shot. I'd rather take a shot than to punt it, not knowing we had a chance. Oh, he's got him. Wait, how? What the hell? McMillan's that. I know he's slow, but he's that slow that even though he beat him off the line, yeah, he did. He gets beat in the end. Well, yeah, that was not how we wanted to start this game, believe it or not. What a freaking kick, though, to the damn stratosphere. All the way back to the 20. Obviously, you got to go for the hit stick when you got help, but, of course, with how far it went, obviously it takes a little longer to get down the field. He gets to the 34 in the end. Pretty good, though, from the punter, at least. And then Joe Burrow's career stats, I mean, he's a special player. He's a Super Bowl away from being a first ballot at this point. You know, 200 touchdowns, 30,000 yards almost, and a Super Bowl. That's easily on par. Maybe still a little early for those talks, but Ja'Marr Chase last week, 140 yards with 6 catches, so he was moving. I just hope that was off of a one-hitter quitter, because if that was consistency, that's a lot of big plays in a row. As Nick Scorton, I thought we were going to get him. Please! A nice knockout. Huge help from Dane Belton to force that one away. Pretty good coverage by Hart down the field. We see a 3rd and 8 now. Joe Burrow has already thrown an incompletion, whereas Baker hasn't. I don't know what it is with Baker. He is insane. He literally, like the name insinuates, cooks. Try to swat, no. And while it's not an incompletion, it is a 3-and-out. The punters be cooking, so let's see how their punter goes. 97 kick power makes me think this is going to the end zone. All right, we can catch this. Oh, guys, backside. While I suspect it would have went into the end zone, if you have a chance to field it with at least 10 yards of room, you have to. You just can't risk that bounce. And we got to go outside because the fullback doesn't go in. Maybe he's sealing it off. I don't know, but I want him inside there. I think that's where the money was. I mean, they're on this coverage. Drop by Musgrave. It's an amazing throw by Bryce. This Panthers team is struggling right now. The coverage is locked down from the other side. And there's nobody open. It's another great throw. Just very hard to catch. 2 drives and we've put up basically 0 yards. They are locking us down more than any team we have faced so far. And there goes Trevin, who is recently a superstar dev. Big play, loss of 3. Battle of defenses is real. I'm trying to bait it. Not going to get a pick this week, but maybe we'll get one. Well, we didn't get last one. Maybe we'll get one this week. And we are all over that. He gets a tackle break, but that's fine. Oh, come on. Breaking too many tackles. Breaking too many tackles. I say it's all right, but I lied. And one-on-one tackle does it. That's another stop. Our offense is struggling, but our defense cannot relate. Great play by the defense again. Of course, this field position is definitely turned in their favor, but at least we're not giving up scores, especially with a bad punt like that. Play action, kind of opposite side, but we'll get Musgrave. We're not going to get a free block here. And it works. Oh, what's that? Don't tell me it's an ineligible man, dude. Don't tell me. And of course. I don't know why they do that. But our first down, our first actual gain is negated. Chuba Hubbard, decent blocking, not great, but we get 7. And we run the ball left, trying to avoid Trey Hendrickson anytime we can. I think it's just smart football. There we go. Chuba Hubbard breaks it outside. Big gainer to the 34. Finally breaking free a little bit. I mean, if they watch game film, they should know one of these play actions is coming, but you never know. Little dump down. Oh, my Lord. Not a little dump down when you throw it that high. As Musgrave to the 50. Again, I don't know how to truck. Flick the bean. once forward, and he's still reaching for the end zone. Oh, my Lord. That was like self-manufactured pressure. Robert Hunt's big ass got in our way, and there was no one even pushing him into us. You got to realize where you're stepping, man. And we try to cut it back inside. Not quick enough, though. 1 yard. One and plural. My favorite combination in the human language. The human language. Not the English, just the human one. We all run the same language around here, right? All right, so we can kick this field goal, but yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, you can kick the field goal. I don't think you should. So let's get ETN in. We haven't had him in enough. Hopefully there's a play for him to get in for. Chuba. No way. No way we get the spin catch, and it's a turnover on downs. I hate it here. I genuinely hate it here. That should have been so free, and it's a spin catch. We're going to blow that up. Yeah, nowhere to go. Crush their run game just like they have for ours. Come on, Joe. You know what you need to do to win this game. You got to throw the damn ball against us. And he's going to waste his clock down to the second quarter. First quarter, a lot of drives. Not a lot of drives, if you know what I mean, as there has not been much movement at all. And here goes Derek Brown, a little late to the punch. How do we not literally punch it? Speaking of, 3rd and 1, that would have been a massive play. Of course, they are trying to trick us. Every time I can tell when they're going to go QB sneak because they give me some bull crap play that has zero chance to stop the QB sneak. Bunch of D linemen dropping off into coverage, and they're going to call it short. If they get the same formation, which I don't think it is. I'm going damn field goal block. Don't worry. Don't worry, Jamar. I got you. We're so in trouble if they throw this. He's in trouble. There is no way. We just brought 10 players, and they let him spin off of them for the touchdown. If that's a QB sneak, this is the only way to stop it. It is literally the only way. You see the rush there? I know it's a pulling guard, but it's the only way to stop it. We got very lucky there that they needed a whole yard. If they needed inches, yeah, they get it again. How are we not tackling him here? And then look at this mess. He gets through this? Oh, my. On the other side, though, I mean, look at the coverage. I mean, to be fair, he's probably trying to chase us down, so that's why it looks like it's great coverage. Yeah, hit us in the back, and we just get lost. That is so beyond frustrating, you genuinely don't even know. Stretch play as Hendrickson just cooks our tight end. I really thought we were doing the thing. I thought we were him. I thought we were going with that crazy play call, and it was going to work. Horn, I mean, look at that throw. Tell me we're not trying our damnedest out here. And again, I don't trust our run game at all right now, so we are going to put Hubbard back in, but throw this thing. Brooks. Oh, my God, they almost got a hand on it. First down for 4. Run game, they're like literally waiting for us to run something. Screw it. Can't be afraid of their front. Oh, the fullback misses again. As a running back, you are expecting your lineman, whoever's leading for you, to take the first guy in your way. You can't worry about the second level if you can't get to it. Big gainer there, though, to create 3rd and 4. That's crazy risk to, run that while we're struggling on the ground, but I believed in it. They're kind of on this. Chuba Hubbard will get the first down. Big clutch catch. Got a bunch of tight ends in. This is kind of just a short setup. Musgrave, we almost missed the timing on that. All right, I kind of feel like Musgrave's going to be open deep, so we're going to take that look. Safety's on it, though. Maybe not. Yeah, got to take it. What a throw by Bryce! 39-yard touchdown. Luke Musgrave busts it open. And we'll have this game tied up. A little bit of risk there as, the guy might have gotten it underneath. The safety could have jumped it, but I believed in the throw. I believed in the route, and just a perfect throw. If it's slightly off, the safety gets to him, maybe even picks it off. Who knows if it's to the right. And instead, Musgrave, who is a massive vertical threat machine, has been a great trade since day one. Got a couple wide receivers out, but without T. Higgins out here, I feel a little bit okay, even though it is still Jamar Chase. I thought that was a read option. Backside, Troy Anderson. Huge play. 3rd and 6 now. Look at him. Rock the baby. All right, this blitz is actually what got us the chance last week to even have that 1-minute drive that we choked the field goal on. Oh, I thought we had it. It's a good try, but that's Jamar Chase. It's tough. Cam Hart. Oh, nice overthrow by Joe Burrow. Wow. From the 42-yard line. Derek Brown, potential push. Get in there, Derek. Oh, they ran into each other. Still holds on. Great concentration, but not a whole lot of yards. Are we in man? Yeah, man coverage is fine. We're set up for it. Umad Mielen. Good push. Gets a hand on it. Another incompletion. 4th and 7. That'll be a punt. Like, say what you will about the accuracy. You know, the sliders for them is a little high. 70-80% is usually what they're throwing for. But Baker Mayfield's on another level when he plays us. It is just like, it is the Aaron Rodgers against the Chicago Bears, the Tom Brady against the entire division, the opposite of Dak versus everyone in the NFC East. It's kind of harsh, but, you know, it is what it is. They're on this. Oh, look at Luke! All the way down the field, break the tackle. Okay, that was a terrible juke move. Never again. What a play by Luke Musgrave. Look at him go. First down. Say what you want, because there's going to be people hating on him, because they're probably a little jealous. And he is kind of annoying, I can't lie. But tell me he doesn't have a whole Travis Kelce thing going on right now. Got it. Oh, wow. We actually possession that. He's still got a knockout. I was going to run a screen pass, but I need to bolster these rush numbers up. Screen pass, run up the middle. Kind of the same thing when you have this kind of opening, and they blow it completely. Chuba Hubbard with a convoy, scoring a massive rushing touchdown. I don't know why they play that safe with all those timeouts. I mean, what is that, like, prevent? That is some of the best blocking I have ever seen, and I know it should be because they're not built for it, but all it takes is one guy to sneak around a block, and they could not because that blocking was immaculate. Look at this. Look at this. I like this. Oh, my. Chuba Duba Hubbard. I know, I haven't pulled that one out in a while. I'm glad I haven't either. Damar Hamlin with the Guardian helmet. Should we put a Guardian helmet on one of our guys? Maybe the kicker. Seems like he might have something going on up there. And by the kicker, I mean me in real life. Gotta make sure I don't hurt myself taking a shower. Got a run defense squad going, and you know, I've kind of pulled to them a little bit here. Maybe forgetting who we're going against here. This is the freaking Cincinnati Bengals. They are down the field in a hurry if they want to be. Oh, I thought we had the dump. Go up there and pick it. Just, you know, practice. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know about that one. And they're going to throw it underneath. I mean, they're probably going to set up a field goal. Huge hit by Elam, who did not get paid, actually. He chose not to sign a contract. I mean, considering Elam was what? A UDFA? Somebody offers me 2 years, 6. I'm taking it. The guarantees that we gave him don't quite set him up for life because you got agent fees and all that stuff, but pretty close. I mean, you put that in the right, you know, right portfolio, and you're probably set as the clock is running here. They should be able to spike this. Or not. Okay. Gotta love that exclusive license. 14-7. Panthers leading. They do get the ball at half, but our defense has killed it. Our offense has stepped up. All right, looking at this one, of course, hoping for a Jets win. Oh, wait a minute. Justin Fields. That'd be funny if he would throw a pick. Those bars, dude, I can't see. Massive win. Jets keep their season alive, and they also give us a little bit of a cushion for that at least 7th seed. Of course, we're trying to win. We're trying to win out, trying to win the division, but got to keep all options open, got to keep all hope alive, and that will definitely help it a lot with the Vikings dropping down in that 7th seed race to 7-7. Good find to the Falcons, who, you know, I would prefer the Saints to win because I think the Falcons have a better chance to compete. And obviously, we have to play them final game of the season, and I do not want them to have hope. I want them to be broken and on the verge of getting a chair and a rope. You know? Got to tie up the Christmas lights early. That Brian Robinson, he just killed him. Almost stumbled down, though, and runs right in. That's a realistic play. I like it. Of course, the Cowboys still leading at halftime. Still trying to keep their season alive, too, but the Commanders trying to hold them out as they're trying to make the playoffs, too. Playoff picture as it stands in the AFC side, really tough outside of that 7th seed. The Ravens at 7-6 are the 7th. That's crazy. Maybe the Jets have a chance at the playoffs after all. Not just playing for pride at this point, but maybe they do have a legit shot. Who knows? Of course, look at the numbers. Joe Burrow getting outplayed by Bryce Young. Call it how it is. A little bit less help, but also McMillan, 0 yards so far. Luke Musgrave, though, on the other hand, has over 100 Off to an amazing start. Very proud of that guy. You know, got a new change of scenery. What a hit by Trey Anderson, who, I mean, he's earning every rep he's gotten, too, after the injury to Eddie. Award projection, 0. Oh, is that just how many MVPs they've won? Projecting Jordan Love to win the MVP. Okay. Are the Packers even doing well? I feel like I haven't seen them. I feel like Jalen Hurts with an 11-2 record maybe has a little bit of better of a chance, but we'll see. Why not Bryce Young? How about that? Quick throw to the outside. And also got to say that Joe Burrow's not helping his case so far. And that's a spinal tap, baby. About damn time we get some revenge. Best way to stop Jamar Chase is to cripple him. I agree. Let's cripple him. Let's even insult him so we cripple him mentally, too. Scoring, good push. Does force the ball out earlier, and that will be a 3rd and 12. Great start for the defense. All right, bringing a kind of crazy blitz. Let's go, Trevin. We can time this. A little late. Way too far out. Oh, no. Mike Gesicki, the motion man. I can't believe no one watched him. He motioned. When you see a motion, you got to at least take a look. You know, it's probably not complete bullcrap. Oh, screen pass. We're out there with Dane Belton. We got him down. Big play. I actually sometimes feel like I'm going to get an aneurysm. It's just pushing so hard to get that. Good D. We got too much to cover. Good job. At least force him not to get a first down. All right, man coverage with a little blitzy. Barnes overload, and that was almost a late hit on him. Doesn't matter, first down. I mean, we're playing underneath. Like, yeah, we have the deep safeties, but we are playing underneath almost every single play. Trying to get out there. We couldn't, though, and Chase Brown runs into a little bit of a wall with Dane Belton. I don't really like Dane Belton in coverage, but when he moves around, you know, near a ball carrier, he's not bad. It's like underneath, he's actually pretty good. You know, I say we're playing underneath, but we really aren't. Like, that was so deep. That's what she said. Of course, trying to get in there. No Derek Brown. What the hell happened to him? He's hurt? And they get more than they need. Crap, we're still in goal line. This is bad. This is real bad. Yeah, we're going to have to call a timeout. Damn it. But you see the fact that they audibled to something a little heavier in the pass, a little bit quicker to get the ball out, you know, not under center because we're going to overload them. That's the step in the right direction. There's more of that. Oh, Lord. The cutback's crazy. We did pretty well there with Trevin, though, to, you know, force him out of that lane pretty early. Zig can't cover it. Get out there. It's first down. Can't believe they didn't retire 85, by the way. Is that another thing? Seems a little crazy to me. Quick throw outside. Jamar Chase, nowhere to go. All right, 2nd and 11. This is our chance to get off the field. Hold them. Get the blitz. Quick throw, and that is not where they probably wanted the ball to go. Rain the blitz. Got the press. Just need our guys to win the matchups. Don't love Jamar Chase going against... actually, it might have been JC. Oh, that's play. Huge! Trayvon Merrick with the pick. We intercepted Joe Burrow, but couldn't get a single incompletion on Baker Mayfield. You know Baker Mayfield is somewhere looking at this stat line and being like, damn, I'm kind of the GOAT. Trayvon Merrick jumps it. You're not Chad Johnson. You're Pemberton. Go off of the strong side here a little bit. Cut back inside. Good job, Chuba Duba. I got to stop, dude. Like, I don't even like Chuba Duba. It just comes out of me. I don't like that. It just reminds me of the Teletubbies every time, and it just keeps happening. What a juke move from Chuba Duba. Big first down. 10 for 80. Not a great start to the game, and then, you know, picked it up ever since. Okay, I don't know what the hell we're doing here. I don't like it, though. Getting ourselves in trouble. Check down and threw it down because he was coming from the 35-yard line. Oh, no. I believed in Jimmy Horn. I forgot he's 12 feet 2 inches shorter than 15 feet tall. All right, 3rd and 13. We'll hike it before the 4th because I want to catch them slipping. Even though every single time we do this, it doesn't work. Boom. Oh, no. And he holds on. It's a terrible throw, apparently. I'm not sure what makes that a bad throw, by the way. But McMillan, I think his first catch of the day, and it is a clutch one. Sending us to the 4th quarter with a fresh set of downs already leading. Great hands by Trayvon Merrick, by the way. Run game's been slowing down a little bit, so we'll look for another throw. Leggett, pretty good zig. What a juke move, by the way, to the 35. Don't want to get too conservative, but we are in that range where, you know, you kick a field goal and you're going to put so much pressure on them. I don't think they can win. Yeah, we should have cut that all the way right. Let's get Brooks back in there as well. Kind of like the run. Aw, shedding without right trigger, by the way. I wish there was like an option for me to show you which buttons were being... I think there probably is like third-party software, but it's probably, you know, that's more for comp players. But if it would show like some sort of cue on screen when we're sprinting, like I've actually kind of learned my lesson. We took too long to throw it. I've kind of learned my lesson from playing CFB, you know, not to sprint before you kind of have to. I just think with these sliders, they're going to break shed every single time. And that kick should be good. Left it a little. Just, you know, don't want to get them getting off the edge and blocking it. 10-point lead. Defense is doing really well. All right, we just got to, you know, make sure that if they score a touchdown, it takes the longest possible time. I also don't know when Derek Brown got hurt, but he definitely got hurt because we have just not... Oh, no. That is actually a big chance for a touchdown on that. As Gesicki's hurt, speaking of. He's not injured. Where the hell is he? Yeah, I don't know where he is. Maybe just fatigued out of his mind. Either way, about midfield after a really big play. We're going to blow this up with Troy Anderson, who's been great. Yeah, I have no idea what has happened to the man, but hopefully everything's right. And outside, get up on him. Good tackle, actually. Wow. I mean, Cam Hart didn't deserve to be, quote-unquote, benched. So, I mean, he's a good player. In the backfield, testing out man and zone, it seems. Quick throw to Jamar Chase. Oh, wow, what a juke move. And Jamar's going to get the first down. Wow. Derek Brown, where are you? Good push. Oh, couldn't jump. Go low. Nice shot to the knees. Remember how we were like, yeah, whatever you do, if they score, just make sure it takes a long time? This is not what I was talking about. This is taking almost no time at all. And that's with them, like, running the ball stupidly at times. We try to overload him and it didn't pay off. J.C. Horn trying to strip it. He's already got the first down anyways. Although he gets out of bounds. And now they got us right where they want him. They want us because we are now... Oh, Lord. Belton. I'm going to have to try to use this. Oh, my God. I can't cover that. Oh, he fell down, though. Nice. You think we can cover that? That's insane. Not a hope. Come on, Marcus. Make a play. Intercept the ball. Burrow's on the run. Finds his man. And in the end zone with... a whole 3.5 minutes left, down 3. We'll run it once, but don't get twisted. We will not run the ball again if this is bad. And it's pretty good. Brooks for 7. Stretch play. I really don't want to run a stretch play that side. We're going pretty long, drawn-out play for short yardage situation. But at the same time, like that is wide open. Huge play. That doesn't win you the game, don't get me wrong, but it puts you in a good spot. 2nd and 3 is one of those downs where you really just expect, of course, a run. And we had some for him. It was not a run. Good job. Nice little slip under from DeMar Hamlin. Since he has all 3 timeouts, though, so if they get a stop, they will get the ball back. Oh, this is wide open. Cuts it back right, almost to the end zone. So at best, their clock situation is not going to look great. Protect that ball. If it's a look that makes sense to juke, we will. But other than that, we're going to be protecting this ball. And about 6 yards. Stretch right. I mean, depending on how we get these blocks, this could be a game-winning touchdown. And there it is. We're going for it. I don't care. If they win the game because we didn't fall down, we didn't deserve to win anyways. I don't care what anyone says. That is too free of a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard has worked way too hard today. And you use auto-tune and I don't. Wonder how many of you guys are going to get that reference. It's not like a reference that everyone in the world should get, but it is a pretty good own. Let's just say Demi Lovato probably dipped into the heroin that night. That was also a bit heartless for me. My bad. My bad, dog. I hit you. Quick throw. Nice. Is that a lineman? Okay, so there's some fatigue things going on for even our own players. How do I check that? Oh, yeah, up on the D-pad. Everyone looks fine to me. I mean, yeah, they're feeling some pin. Look at the route. He runs better routes than Jatavion Sanders. I kid you not. What a freaking hit. That reminded me of the Reggie Bush hit. Shelton Brown just laid out Reggie. Can you get in trouble for touching them there? That's not what I meant. But, like, before they get to the line, we're out there. Get a lineman. Now that should be a penalty. Oh, my. Oh, my, Jamar. Get a hand on it. Nice. Game over. Panthers win. Pretty good defense, all things considered. Of course, if Joe Burrow didn't have a noodle arm, maybe that's a touchdown, but great job by Marcus Rogers, the rookie, behind him. Easy play. Could have picked it off. Could have had his first career pick, but let's just call game. How about that? Red zone efficiency this season, not great, 60%. Today, however, 100%. And remind you, this is a game that started out with us just having, 3 whole yards through 2 drives? Maybe even like 15 yards through 3 drives? Of course, you could kneel it down, but I kind of want to get some more yards. Why not? It's not like we're really in trouble. Good play. Great chase down by them. And one more play for good measure. We get no yards, so I'm done with that. QB kneel for the win, 24-14. Huge win over a very good Cincinnati Bengals team who still seemingly needs to figure it out. I mean, this is a team that at moments looked unguardable, and then at other moments just didn't look like they knew what they wanted to do. Defensively, first quarter was lockdown. Rest of the game, not so much. And the game just sent us out again. It's happening in a rebuild I did recently enough, and yeah, it makes me sad. All right? It makes me sad that it does that. I wanted to see the box score. Now I can't. Fant, our long snapper, if you even want to call him that, he's like a center that we moved over. Let's take a look at the box score. Let's take a look at those numbers. Bryce Young, not an amazing game. Completion percentage 68%, which is good. Defense locked up Joe Burrow, all things considered. Chuba Hubbard, really good game, obviously. Backups, not so much. Didn't really give them a chance. Musgrave, we actually did not throw to him the second half at all. That was his first half stats, which, again, just shows you how vastly different the NFL can be at any given moment. And, of course, a pick for Trayvon Merrick, who maybe a week or two late on that, but, hey, we'll take it anytime we can get it. We have to play the Packers, too, so I guess we're going to find out how good they are with Jordan Love leading the MVP race. Press conference, what do we got? That was a big game. Win against a formidable defense that was a nearly perfectly balanced attack. It was my idea. Credit to the coordinator. Coordinator did say that. Did we actually balance it out that well? I think it actually was. I think it was 19 for 19, wasn't it? Didn't even intend that at all, but I think that is what happened. 19 passes, 19 rushes. Wow. It's kind of crazy when that happens. But with that, we are headed to week 16 to take on the Chicago Bears, who are not playing their best football. However, they do have some pretty good players. What do we unlock here? Linebacker practitioner. XP for the linebackers, which I'll be honest with you, spoiler alert, I am using the least amount of coach abilities as possible. I just think they're so busted. I wish you could turn them off. 9-5 on the season, though. Looking like with that Vikings loss, where... Oh, wait, who's the 7th seed now? Oh! Wait, who's the 8th seed, actually? 8-6. Okay, so yeah, we're not even close. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I swear I thought we were going to be 2 games ahead of anyone in the wildcard race, and that's just simply untrue. I think if we win 2 games, we're locked in. Even that, I don't know, is true. Yeah, I don't even think 2 wins locks us in. If we win all 3, obviously we do, but yeah, if we lose all 3, or we lose 2 and everyone else wins, I think there's a chance based on seeding, like the division and all that stuff, that we could miss. So, yeah, we're going to need to win at least 2 of these games. I feel good about the Bears and Falcons. Green Bay, I have no idea. We'll have to see. But at the end of the day, we could lose all 3, especially the Falcons. Especially the Falcons. Maybe that's the one team we actually lose to, and the other ones we win. Who knows? But, of course, take a look at the players of the week real quick. Try to get past this yap fest that I'm on. Justin Fields, what a guy. Knocking the Vikings down a peg. Penix wins player of the week, which is massive for them, obviously. And with that, we shall take a look at the Chicago Bears roster. Maybe there's been some injuries. Who knows? Maybe they're missing Caleb. They're not. They suck. They just suck. Nothing else to say about it. I don't know why they suck. Could be the scheme, maybe. But let's find out. The Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams, only an 83 overall. A little surprised by that. Thought he would have been higher than that by now. DeAndre Swift is definitely getting worse over the seasons, but still, formidable. He's a good player right now. Loveland's apparently their fullback. DJ Moore is solid wide receiver 1. Odunze would have thought would have been better by now. Burden would have thought would have been better by now, but they're good players still. Cole Kmet shouldn't be the starter anymore. Should be Colson Loveland, but Cole Kmet's a good player, I guess. Braxton Jones is solid. Joe Tooney's amazing. Dahlman's solid. Right guard, they need a replacement. Right tackle's pretty solid. Left edge, they definitely need some work. Sweat cannot be your primary guy. And Rayshon, I mean, he's doing some things. I'm going to tell you. Just make sure you knock on that door. Looking at the DTs, Shamar Turner should be the number 2, but they got Jervon at least starting, which is smart. Edwards still the starter. Edmonds still the starter. And then Roundtree, rookie with a little bit of speed, starting on the other side. Cornerbacks, Kyler Gordon should be the slot. He's a little bit slower, and that's just his more natural position, but they're playing him at 2, so maybe something to exploit there with Xavier Legette. Murphy, the free safety, a little bit slower. Brisker, more of a box safety, looking good, though. And then kickers, good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's a team that still needs some work, obviously, but overall, they have enough talent to absolutely beat us. But hopefully not. A couple of upgrades before we head on in. Ooh, DeMarcus James. Got to keep getting him on the practice stuff because he doesn't really get out there much, but there's potential there, even though he is slow as hell. I still can't believe how slow his ass is. Maybe in the offseason he can, like, drop a little bit of that 195 or something and go up to, like, 90, 91 speed if we're lucky. Because that is just, how are you that slow at that size? That's just not even physically possible. I guess Clyde Edwards-Helaire comes to mind, but even he was, like, 90 speed at one point, I think. Look at Jonathan Brooks. 3 juke move is filthy. We love to see that. And then the final upgrade that really matters, sorry Fant, is, of course, J.C. Horn. It's been a little while since he had an upgrade. I guess we're going to go zone, even though I think man-to-man gives you the most bang for your buck. We do just straight up need zones. If we get a +2 to zone here, I don't really care what the rest is, which he will get, and he gets man coverage too, so yeah, pretty good upgrade there. Oh. I just sold so unbelievably hard, but thankfully we won. I was kind of just going through the motions. Like I was looking something on Twitter, and I was going through the motions. I was about to go to college players. I don't know how that happened. Go to college players to look at, some of the players is going to, do a little in between, and somehow simmed. I might even keep the part in where I go, oh, and thankfully, like I said, we won the game, which, you know what? I'm not even mad about it. Of course, a couple of restarts in there. That one's for a thumbnail. That one's for sliders, and yeah, clearly those sliders really didn't do much. It won 4 straight. But yeah, 42-2, which, okay, we're better without me on the field, I guess. You know what? They're 3-11. We had insane stats. I'm honestly not even that mad. I really am not. I saved you guys a bunch of time. Of course, we could have lost to them, surely, but we got some insane numbers in the sim. Assuming nobody got hurt, that was the damn best outcome we could have had. I'll take it. Yeah, I think that is going to be it for this episode, though. Hopefully it wasn't too short. I would have obviously played the Bears game there, but I did plan to have this perfectly end with 2 games, the Packers and Falcons, which could be tough games, and the stats and awards, which will come out to at least over an hour. So I apologize if at least the Buccaneers and Bengals game were pretty decent. I apologize if it's a little short and you wanted those 3 games. I'm sorry, all right? I completely sold. I genuinely don't. I literally force quit the game, hoping it would fix, but obviously on online league, it's not going to do that. Damn. That could have been really bad, dude. If we would have lost out on the playoffs because of an accidental sim game, I would have been devastated. Of course, we still can miss the playoffs. If we lose these next 2 games, the Buccaneers could be the division leaders, and then the Giants could steal our playoff spot. The Detroit Lions, I think, they could still steal it, I think, but likely out. But yeah, as of right now, it is not showing us with a playoff spot, so we are not officially in, of course, because, the AC Giants are 1 away, so still need to win at least a game. I don't even know if 1 game wins us, does it? Even 1 game might not be enough, as the Giants or whoever might have a tiebreaker on us. But I think, no, 1 game does, because we have the tiebreaker on the Buccaneers, it seems. So if we win at least 1 game, we're automatically in. If we lose both games, we could miss. Next episode is going to be epic. Monday night primetime to start it against the Green Bay Packers, who, if we're thinking about it on the positive side, the optimistic side, we're fighting against for better seeding, right? You don't want to lose to them, and if we end up winning the division still, they could have a better seed because they have the tiebreaker. So if we're thinking about the positive side, where you expect to make the playoffs, you expect to win the division, we need this win to be the number 2, number 3 seed. So, of course, if you guys enjoyed, and you think it's really, really funny that I sold really hard almost, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, appreciate your support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, Pkr Plays non-Madden content. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you can see when videos are uploaded. I literally, my heart genuinely sunk because I really wanted to play the game in general because, I don't know, were we on the road? If we were on the road, we could have had a snowy game And B, I mean, I want all the games. I want as many games as possible. I want us all to watch them. Please tell me we're at home. Okay, we were at home, so probably not going to be a snowy game. On the road against Green Bay, though, this definitely could be. I hope it is. Even though this is going to be bad for us, I want the snow game. Regardless of the point, though, again, 500 likes. Was it 500? 600 likes? Whatever the hell I said in the beginning. And we'll have the final of regular season number 2 tomorrow. Either way, thanks for watching. If you guys come back for next video. The damn outro makes up for the loss of the game with all this yap. But until next video, see ya.